Hey everybody, it's Debbie with Painting Junkie. How are you? Happy Friday. Don't you love Friday? I do. Even though every day seems like Friday to me. Being retired is different because I don't really know what day it is when I wake up. Even though I have Painting Junkie and I'm busy with, my business and hat workshops and going live and painting and creating, I still never know what day it is, but I do like Fridays. We are getting ready to go camping in about an hour. I told my husband, I'm like, hey, we can go. But I've got to jump on here and show everybody what I discovered because it was pretty cool. And there is a sale this weekend for the foils. So I had to tell you about it and show you what I discovered because I had a faux pas and then I had a discovery. And I like to tell you about that. So, if you are watching live, then tell me you're here. And if you watch on the replay, then tell me that you watched on the replay. And I will tell you about the big sale they're having today through Sunday. And I'm still drinking coffee. Okay, let's go. So, I have this foil. It's like a tooled leather, okay? It's really pretty. And I put it on a brown baseball cap on the bill. Tell me what you think. There's my faux pas, right? Can't see it, right? Can't see how lovely that is. It's just, So I don't even know. If you kind of get in the right light, you might see a line, but oh, so disappointing. I don't even know what I'll do with this. I don't know if I will paint over it and do another color or foil over it, a metallic. That's probably what I should do. Just go over it with a metallic and make it cute, like a animal skin. So there's my mistake I wanted to show you. Not a dark color. No. You need a light color for this. So I found these white hats. Okay? Yes. So I can still burn on the bill, and I'm going to cover the white part with I think this is called tooled leather if you're going to buy the foil. So look at that. Isn't that going to be nice? You can actually see the print. Okay? I'm going to love this a lot better. So we're going to get to it in just a second. But I'm going to show you what else I did with this hat. I burned on it, and I don't have a sample because I went ahead and fixed another faux pas that I found. It burned white. Now I know it's black, but it burned white, and so I went over it with a black marker. I was just playing around and I burned my logo, and then I put the Sizzle Sisters on there with the hat burning membership. And I really love my little logo hat. So you can't really burn on these. So I'm like, well, obviously, if you can't burn on the white, it's going to get foiled. And then that's what brought me to, I'm going to put on the tooled leather. So I used this one. And let me just back up to what I had to do to get this ready, because I can't foil with you just like, hey, let's foil, You have to plan ahead when you're going to foil. So you have to seal your fabric. You have to seal the bill or I guess this is the crown of a ball cap too. It's the crown of the hat. that I would burn, so I guess this is the crown of the ball cap too. So you have to seal it with the Bondago first, okay? Kind of a fun name, Bondago. You seal that, you need to let it dry overnight. So I did that on Wednesday, and then it dried overnight. Then you put on the foil adhesive. I did that overnight. So this hat is gonna be ready to go. I went ahead and taped this off because I didn't want to get any stuff on the bill. So this is sticky, all right? It is ready for foil. And then, luckily I had this one so I could measure this out. So I'm gonna turn you down and I'll show you what I did. So I cut this piece, and I hope this works out. I've never done this part before. I've only done the bills, and they're, you know, they're stiffer. So I'm hoping that this works out. I know you can do it. I've just never done it. So this is gonna fit, you know, pretty well. It doesn't have to be exact because I'm gonna rub this on in a minute. And then this is going to overlap here. So I think what I'll do is trim. Can you see how this is like that? So I'm gonna trim here, just so I know that this is gonna fit the space I have. This has a pattern in it that I don't want to mess up too bad. The other hats I've done have just kind of been willy-nilly, and you know, you can just kind of put it wherever. I couldn't do this on the hat that's sticky. It would be a mess and be stuck to each other. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this on the bottom first, and then hopefully this is all gonna, we'll see. It's pretty sticky, so we'll see how this works. I don't see any comments. I know that I have people here because I see that I have people here. Can y'all tell me you're here? Oh, hey, Cheryl. There you are. Okay. All right. All right, here we go. Let me move this one out of the way. And luckily there is like a piece of plastic in there that might help make this a little stiffer. Okay. Okay. All right, this is gonna get sticky. Let's try to make this smooth. Oh, okay, that worked out pretty well. Okay. I was scared for nothing. All right, let's see if this will rub on here. Isn't that gonna be cute? Okay, I think that this is gonna be, all right, let me get my little brush here. Now, I hope this works. Like I said, I've never done this part of the hat. Let me scoot you down a little bit more. I've never done this top part. I've always done the harder part. So I'm gonna rub. I will have to stick on a little piece to get this white that I didn't get covered, but that's okay. I think I might get my little credit card thing too. I think that it rubs on a little better with those. I might have to take this with me camping. I really like that print. I ordered it because I like this stuff. It's so pretty. So anyway, okay, so they're having 15% off of all their foils this weekend, and I'm going to drop my code in there. It's PJ2025 is my code. I will drop in my link And my code, right when I get off of here, if you want to order some foils from Artistic Painting Studio, I'm a brand ambassador for them, and they sent me an email and said they were having a sale. Usually you guys get 10% off for using my code, but this weekend they're having 15% off, and why not get some fun foils on a bigger sale. Okay. And I've been learning about how to foil on denim, and I have decided, it has been decided, that I'm going to be doing the denim foiling at my retreat in October. When we go to Bentonville, that is the foiling activity we're going to do, is denim. Last time we foiled on hats, but I'm going to say bring your own denim. You can bring a pair of jeans, you can bring a jacket, whatever you want to do some foiling on. And I'm going to demo some of that here on my page before we go and show you, but I should test this out. I've been rubbing on it for a while. Oh, no. Okay, so there's a little bit. You can always peel it up and see if it's got a good transfer. There's some little parts that aren't. I'm going to get in all the cracks. I'll probably use my fingernail for that too. Some of these little lines that didn't get, I have to go back and kind of fill those in, I think. Oh. Oh, look at that. It's coming out pretty good. I mean, this is pretty clear right there, which means it's coming out pretty good there. The edges aren't as clean, but it kind of looks rustic. I'm going to put on the edge and try to fill that in. But this middle part looks really good. That's really good transfer there. Okay, let me rub this little edge here. Yeah. Yeah, I see some cracks. I'm gonna have to fill that in. Hopefully it'll just fill in with some brown. Let's see, there's a line here that didn't get, oh, not that. I think this curved part might. Okay. You can kind of tell this didn't really matches the same bits on top. All right, let's see. That's the difference with this pattern. I'm used to just having an animal print that's just like willy-nilly everywhere, and you can kind of put it down and fill that in. Let's see if I can do that anyway. Let's see if I can do that anyway and just fill in these little white cracks with color. At least if it's not white and it's color, it won't show up. Fill in all these little white cracks. I like how I can use my nail too. And then you can seal this with the final coat. This is what, it's really thin. I always, because I would possibly wear these in the rain. Oh, so I won't be taking this camping because I have to do the final coat. But since I might wear this in the rain, I always put a final coat on here just to protect the foils. Oh, that didn't get in there. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get that in there. I should probably cut this to just be the part I need, not this extra. Okay. Do you see that white around the button? I gotta get it in there. It makes me wonder if I didn't get the sticky stuff in there, or the adhesive in there, because it's not sticking. You know what? I may have to put some more adhesive in there, because it's not sticking too well. I can do that. I'll have to do it when I get back from camping, though, because this stuff has to dry overnight. Let me go to this side over here, too. Well, it kind of looks rustic on the edges. But at least you can see it. Because on that bill, on the other one, you can't see anything at all. You know what? I think maybe I didn't get that in there. Let's see about down here. See if I can cover that white. It doesn't feel sticky. I think that's my problem. We'll see. I may have to put another coat. Well, another learning experience that I'm showing y'all. You gotta make sure you get your foil adhesive or the foil's not gonna stick. Yeah, that's why it didn't stick. It's not sticky. Okay, so this is what we have. I'm gonna have to put some foil adhesive in there. Let's just do that now. And then I'm gonna let it wait. Yeah, here it is. I'm gonna let it wait. And, oh yeah, you know what? The best jar opener ever. Pampered Chef. Pampered Chef. And I'm going to use one of my small brushes too, because I don't want to get it everywhere. I'm going to use what's in the lid. And then I'm going to go back and fill this in and make it look better. Because I am determined that this foil is going to look pretty on at least one hat. Because I really like it. So when I come back, we're not coming back from camping until Monday. So when I come back from camping, this will be, oh, that's something else about this, foil adhesive. I can come back on Monday, and that's in 3 days. So it doesn't matter how long you leave this sit. You can come back in a week, and it's still going to be sticky, and you can foil on it. And I love that because sometimes I can't, you know, I'm not going to be able to come back in one day. It's still going to be sticky and I can finish my project. So I do like that about this product. Okay, I'm going to put a lot of this, or not a lot, but I'm going to put some all around this edge here so that I can cover this white. When I come back, and then I will show you how I fixed it. I probably won't go live for it. By the time I get back, the sale's going to be over. I'm going to put in my order. I'm ordering too. I'm going to get a bunch of animal print and a bunch of snake skin. They have a whole sample pack. Did I already do this? I don't think so. A whole sample pack of snake skin foils, and they're colored. Oh my gosh. After working with the snake skin on my hat, was that last week? Yeah. I am kind of obsessed with snake skin now. Okay, we're going to do that. Let's get that off the button. All right. Did I do this? Let's do a little here. Did I do this? I forget where I've been. Oops. I don't know if I did this. I can't do it too much. I just want to make sure I can cover all the white so that it's all brown. I'm just going to wipe it on this little part right there too. All right, so when I get done with this, I am going to post the video, or finish this video, and I will post my link, and the code is PJ2025 for Painting Junkie. And then you can get 15% off. All right, so you see what I've got now. Oh, let's get this lid on tight. You see what I've got now. I've got some white that didn't get covered all the way around, actually, but this middle looks really good. What do you think? You could put it on a bowl. What do you mean? Put that on a bowl? Hey, Tony, Shannon, Melina? That's a pretty name. Hey, McKenna. You like that? I really like it too. I think it's going to be super cool, but I got to fix all that white. So, thanks for hanging out with me. And I am going to fix this hat on Monday when I get back. And it's going to be more beautiful than it already is. And I will put the code in here, and I hope you guys try this foiling. It is so much fun. And we are going, like I said, we are going to be foiling on denim at the retreat, but I will show you what that looks like. I've got 2 denim jackets in there ready to go. Plus I can think of some denim, some jeans, like if you put it on a pocket or the back pocket or around the bottom. Oh my gosh, so many things you can do with jeans. So stay tuned for that. And I'm going to be talking about the retreat even more because I've got some exciting things coming up for that in Bentonville, Arkansas in October. So you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you next week. I'll be back for Chat and Char on Wednesday at 10:30.